Praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All praise. All praise to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Right? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are the Hebrew Israelites. Right? And we come out here to teach the past these so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, to teach y'all who y'all are according to the Bible, not according to America or according to the white man. Right? And show y'all how to get into this rulership, man. Right? And we come out here to prophesy the destruction of America. Because that's what's coming for America, destruction. Right? Just like what's happening in the Middle East, man. What's happening in the Middle East is about to reach the U.S. So, let's start with Isaiah 52:8. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, y'all are God's chosen people. Y'all are the biblical Israelites. And y'all are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because y'all don't know. Y'all don't know who y'all are and y'all place on this earth. Y'all don't know your duty of man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Right? We forsook our customs, right? And now what you see in the customs of the Negro and Latinos is rapping about killing each other, selling drugs to each other, and being a missus to your girl. Right? This is the customs that our people have grown into, man. Right? But we got ancient customs. Right? We got forefathers that used to follow away. And everything we going through today, our forefathers was going through. Right? So we come out here to talk about it. We come out here to prophesy the downfall of this place, man. Bring it up. Isaiah 52 and verse 8. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice. With the voice together shall they sing. For they shall see eye to eye what the Lord shall bring against Zion. Right? And these watchmen is lifting up the voice, man. Right? And we seeing eye to eye. This is the prelude, man. Right? We were just came. Matter of fact, shout out to Watchmen for Israel, Chicago, Watchmen for Israel, all around the U.S., HOI, right? Shout out to the Science TV, man. Right? AOC, Alpha Omega Clan, all these brothers came together, even though we might have differences in what we believe in, we still came together, man. We can see eye to eye and know that when the nation coming up against us, we gonna ride, man. Right. Like, no religion is doing this. There ain't no gang doing this, man. The only thing that can bring us together is the Most High God, man. We ain't selling drugs no more. We ain't killing nobody, right? We ain't leaving our kids, right? We showing them the right way to live. And only by coming to the Most High is the only way that you could get this wisdom and understanding on how to come together, right? And it was powerful, man. It was so powerful that we had to come out the camp on Monday, man. Right. Right? Keep going. Break forth into joy. Sing together. Ye waste places of Jerusalem. For the Lord hath comforted his people. He hath redeemed Jerusalem. Right? And that's what he's going to redeem. He's going to redeem the Israelites. And that's going to be a new Jerusalem. That's why that Jerusalem and that Palestine getting destroyed. Man. Right? Because it's going to be a new one. Right, the Most High is demolition in that place, that land, and he's going to re-renovate that thing. He's going to rebuild this thing, man. So the Palestinians got to get blown up, man. In order for the real Israelites to go back, because the white people are not the real Jews. Right, the Israelis are not the Israelites. You Negroes and you Latinos and Native Indians are the real Israelites. That's why God is not defending none of them. God is not defending Ishmael. God is not defending them Israelis, man. The Most High is allowing them to get blown up, man. And the reason is because we got to go back. How we going to go back with people living in it? That means so the Most High blowing them up, man. You know what I mean? And that place will fall, man. That place is falling, America falling. Man, we so close to World War III. We so close to World War III in America that our people ain't even paying attention. This thing going to come like a thief in the night. Y'all gonna be ashamed, man. Everybody that want to just walk past and not want to gain some wisdom and understanding about what we're talking about, We're not the Imam, right? We're not the mosque. We're not out here with a collection plate. You know what I mean? We're not the Christian church. Right? We go to what we believe in to prove all things. Right? And we can do this because we study this. It's because we got the spirit to do this work, man. Right? So blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we don't ignore what's going on out here, right? Go to Hosea 4:6. Put your finger on it. Let me show you what's going to happen. Because it's already happening. It's already happening to you Negroes and Latinos in our community. But you rejecting the wisdom and understanding about who you are. I mean, that's why y'all got to work for minimum wage. Right? That's why y'all got to settle for less in life. When it comes to all these other nations, you got the bare minimum. Right? You Negroes and Latinos, y'all living off of crumbs out here. But all these nations is making money off of cigarettes selling to y'all, selling, inflating gas, right? Everything they doing, they sell it to our people and to our children. Right? Bring that up. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. God said that his people is destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Who's the people that's destroyed for not having knowledge? Right? You don't see them Ishmaelites or Arabs, they getting destroyed now. But over here in America, they not destroyed. They land getting destroyed. All praise to the Most High. Right? The Israelis are not destroyed. They're the richest people on this earth. And they make up the least of the world's population. Right? The East Indians, the Asians, every nation of white man not destroyed for a lack of knowledge. This you Negroes and Latinos, y'all don't know nothing, man. Y'all don't know your true history. Y'all don't know nothing about your customs and traditions. You have no idea about your ancestors prior to slavery. The black and Hispanic man to say, yeah, we was kings. The black and brown man know that we used to be kings. But how did we live when we was kings? How did we fall out of this kingdom? How do we fall out of rulership? It ain't just, I used to be. No, let's get that back, man. How do we get this back? Now, how do we put our name in? How do we make them build our cities like we had to build their cities? But they don't look that. Right? They want everybody to be loving each other. When you're the only race of people that gotta love everybody. Read that again. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Right, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, man, y'all are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Y'all don't know where, when, how, and why. Y'all don't know. Keep going. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Like the Most High God is just rejecting his people. Are you rejected? Do you feel like you've been rejected? By mankind? By mankind. See, we've been rejected by God. Right? God has rejected us because mankind will let us know that we're the best people on this earth. Do you agree that black and brown people? Do you agree that black and brown people are the greatest people on this earth? Huh? Oh, do we have God? Do the black and brown community have God? How when our kids getting shot in the streets? How when we filling up these prison houses? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Right? And this is the curse that's getting reversed. Just look at this man, man. This is the curse that's getting reversed, man. Right? Like this is what it used to be our people destroyed, man. Right? And you Negroes and Latinos, y'all don't want to put in this work, man. But it's brothers out here putting in this work to have these people out here looking like this, man. Right? Because that used to be us, man. Right? And that was them. All praise to the Most High. Right? We was destroyed for lack of knowledge. But when we come back to the knowledge, they're going to realize that they inherited lies, man. They're going to be without knowledge on this earth, man. Right? And Ishmael going to remember that he was a wild man. But guess what? He had to remember he was a wild man in the Muslim conquest dealing with the Persians, man. Right? The Persians is a weak people. The East Indians are weak people, man. The Ishmaelites, the Arabs, right, had to learn how to defeat another weak nation. They can't defeat us, man. They can't defeat the black and brown man. And we talk about the proverb and byword that been put on the black and brown man. Right? We ain't talking about the East Indian, because he is black as the so-called Negroes, man. He ain't going through what we going through. Right? And he gonna remember he a wild man. That's why he did that shit in Chicago. He was like, oh shit, we wild men, right? Let's start throwing canisters, man. Right? That's what he did. What's up, King? You ain't never been to Chicago? We was just out there, man, riding for our people because all them Palestinians wanted to come against our people. And in 3 days, the Most High raised up 200 men to be out there. Huh? What you talking about? Who's that? Where your bitches at? It ain't yours though, man. They belong to everybody, man. Well, I sent them. How I sent them? Right? My women stay with me. Yeah, I mean, all women stay with us, man. All women not ever for everybody because we know how to raise our women, man. We know how to lead them in the right direction. We're not showing them how to stuff a bundle up they stuff, man. Yeah, I mean, we're not showing them how to move in wickedness, how to set up another man. Right? That's what our people doing. Right? They raising up these women to be steppers too, to be set up girls, man. That's why that's why he know all these women, man, because they all ready to ride against him, man. Right? Go read that again. Keep going on it. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Right? He want to know where the bitches is at. Right? He wants to know where the bitch is at, not who I am. Right? He don't want to know what we teaching. He want to know where the bitches is at because he don't got no knowledge, man. He does not understand what's going on this earth. He does not understand the times that we in. That's why his mind is only focused on where the bitch is at, right? And the rest of our people only focused on how to get the bag, right? Not how to get about this situation, not how to save our children. Our people have turned away backwards, man. Keep going. Because thou hast rejected knowledge. Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, this knowledge is here on these street corners. Now, it's damn near every day we got people out here, our people teaching the truth about who we are. Right? And it's all people that reject this knowledge. So God says, since all people rejected this knowledge, I will also reject thee. So it looks like there's a people that's rejected by God. Well, sister, what people does that look like to be? That's rejected by God. Yes. Read this from the top. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So God is saying that his people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. They don't know where they came from, where they at, or where they're going. Right? Keep going. Because thou hast rejected knowledge. Because God's people reject knowledge, right? Who doesn't know who they are? Right? Or people call each other by a color out of crayon box. Hispanic means property of Spain. Puerto Rican means port of riches. Dominican means dog of God. Jamaican means wood and stone. Right? These are all terms that the European Caucasian white man put on us, and we went from being Kunta Kinte to being Tulu. Right? Keep going. I will also reject thee. Right? And it's every day there's somebody out here teaching this truth. And they see this going on. We out here teaching the truth about where we are, where we come from, and where we're going, who God is and who God is fighting for. Right? But our people reject this. So he said, because our people have rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. What that rejection will look like? Our kids get shot on bikes, our men filling up these prison houses, right? Us being the best people on this earth. We run faster, we jump higher, we cook better, we make the best music, we dominate in everything that we do. But we're in the worst communities everywhere in the United States. Everywhere we're at, we're in the worst community. We look like we're rejected people. 500 homicides in Philadelphia every year, predominantly black and brown people, right? Keep going. That thou shalt be no priest to me. Keep going. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. Since our people forgot the laws of God, forgot about God in totality, right? But we follow the laws of America. The same people that raped, robbed, murdered, and enslaved us, right? We follow their laws, but we forgot the laws of God. So what? I will also forget thy children. That's why our kids get shot on bikes, right? That's why it's our kids. The parents in our community is burying their children instead of the children burying their parents. You don't see this in the Chinese community. You don't see this in the East Indian, the Arab community. Right now, you see what's going on in the Middle East, what's going on, but that's prophesied in the Bible because there's a people in the land that don't belong there. Right? Like there's a people, that land is without a people, and there's a people without a land. This ain't your land, sis. You came from over there. The Romans ran the real Jews out of Israel in 70 AD. The real Jews ran to the Western shores of Africa, and then the Africans, because African and African American is two different people. Matumbo and Jordan is two different people. The East Indian with the red dot is dark. Some of them is way darker than you, but they're not called a nigga, right? They're not called black. They never been pulled over by the police. They never been arrested. Right? Just because we skin folk don't make us kinfolk. Right? So they ran us out. They ran the Jews to the western shores of Africa, and there the Hamites or the Africans sold the African Americans to the Grecians or the white man. The Grecians is the same people as the white man. The Greeks, the Romans, and the rulers of America today are all the same family. And they still got us by our necks, sis. So we got to understand, okay, coming to this understanding, go to Joel 2:27 real quick. Coming to this understanding that we ain't black, we ain't African American, we're not Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, Colombian, Mexican. These are all terms that was put on us by our colonizers. Who are we and where do we come from? You're the real Israelites, sis. You are God's chosen people. You are the real Jew. Because if I said you was childish, that doesn't mean you're a child. Right? So if I say you're Jewish, doesn't mean you're a Jew. Right? And if they were the real Jews, God would be protecting them. But he's not. They claim to be devoted. Right? The Muslims out there worship the same God, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And the Jewish man worships the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But they're fighting against each other. Right? And they claim to be devoted to the same God. But God is not protecting them. How is God not protecting the people that's claiming to be devoted to him? Because it's prophecy that this will happen. Bring that out.
Joel 2, verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
So God is in the midst of Israel. He's not in the midst of Ishmael. He's not in the midst of Edom or any other nation of people. So God is in the midst of Israel. And what else?
And that I am the Lord your God.
He's the God of the Israelites, and who else?
And none else.
The God of this Bible is the God of only us and nobody else. Keep on.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
And that's why we're not ashamed to do this. That's why when you come out here, this every day almost there's people out here teaching. And it's young men, it's old, elderly men. And we're not ashamed to come out here and profess the name of God. Right? Christians can't come up here and talk about the Bible. They don't want to talk about the Bible. We go to the church and we want to talk about the Bible. They don't want to talk about the Bible. It's like they're ashamed to do this. Who are the Israelites of the Bible? How about let's start with that, right? If they're the Jews, there's 12 tribes. Jew is just one tribe out of all 12 tribes. So who's the rest of the tribes if they're the Jews, right? It's a lack of information. It's because they're not the chosen people, sis. And what we got to do, just like every time when we went into history, right? We went in slavery in Egypt. When Moses went and got the Israelites out of Egypt. That's another thing. How can them Jewish people be the real Jews and them Jewish people can't stand in the sun? They can't go to the beach without a sunblock, right? They need sunscreen in order to stand in the beach. That's the European Caucasians. These Jewish people are European Caucasians. So how can they possibly be the ones that was building the pyramids in Egypt? They would have died by the sun. They didn't have sunblock in Egypt. Right? But who get beautiful in the sun? Who get melanated? Who could run? Who could work in the sun? Who was in the fields singing hymns to God? What about the Arab Jews? All right, so this is the Caucasian, right? I'm here having a dialogue with my sister, and she want to just come and bump all people off and be like, "What about me?" Right? Okay. What about? Okay, let's start with that. How did the Jewish people end up in the land? Okay, so what nationality does the biblical nationality does the Arabs come from? No, Palestine was not. You're not the Arabs came to Palestine. Listen. You asked me a question. You want me to answer it, right? The original Palestinians were melanated, dark people, right? Okay, so you're not from Palestine. Your people went and you said you were from. So you didn't say that. Okay, but the Arabs are in Palestine. So the only reason that the Arabs ended up in their land, listen, you want to learn, right? I'm teaching you something. The reason that the Arabs ended up in their land is during the Muslim conquest. During the Muslim conquest, right, the Arabs went and they forced Islam on the people of the known world, right? And the thing is, Ishmael is not an Israelite. Who's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of? It says it in the Quran. Yeah, but God isn't standing with Palestine. It's God standing with Palestine. It's not Palestine standing with Palestine. The babies getting blown up. How is God standing for the people? Who is your God? Read Joel 2:27. So you're Muslim. You're a Muslim?
No, I'm not a Muslim.
So what are you?
I'm Jewish.
You're Jewish. If I said you was childish, Does that mean you're a child?
I also identify as a Jew. You don't get to tell me.
You can't, but it's not. Because, but listen. What happened is your people stole the identity of a whole nation of people. Right? Your people ended up in the land. The Jewish land ended up in the land in 1948 for the Balfour Declaration. Right? The British gave the land to the Israelites. So go to Deuteronomy 7 and 18. Right? You cannot. Your people colonized the land of Israel, the land of Palestine, and the land of America. Your people are the biggest thieves in the world. Yes, all you people do rape, rob, murder, and enslave. Right?
Palestine is being colonized by Israel. Israelis are not all Jewish people. That's completely different. Israelis are many different types.
Israeli and Israelite is two different things.
I'm talking about Israelis.
Yeah, but what we're talking about is that they ain't the real people. Your people and the Israelis and the Palestinians aren't the people of the land. So Daniel 7 and 18. How is it fucked up when you just agreed that they are your people is not the original inhabitants of Palestine?
I agree with that.
Yeah, so how do you disagree and agree in the same sentence?
Because Palestinians are dying and you're saying that's not their land.
Because it's prophecy that would happen. It's prophecy that God will bring his people back to the land. Right? No, yeah, God did that. We give all praises to the Most High God for that. Right?
Daniel 7 and 18. Murdering Palestinians is what you're saying. You want Palestinians to be murdered. That's what you're saying.
No, but Palestinians want. I don't want what God wants. Right? I only want what God wants. See, that's the thing. They're protesting the judgment of God. That's what's happening. But what happened is her people went into the land on 1948 for the Balfour Declaration. That's not according to the Bible. Let's see how the real Israelites is going to end up in the land. Bring that out.
Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
So the saints of the Most High, God's people is going to take the kingdom, but their people was given the kingdom. Right? The British felt bad for the Jewish people and say, here goes the land of Israel. Right? But you got to follow these terms and allow these other people to practice their religion and live in the land as well. That's the people that's living in the places of Palestine. Because Palestine is in Israel. Right? So God said, read that again.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
So the real Jews, right, is going to take the kingdom. Keep going.
And possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
So if the real Jews are in the land, why is it getting blown up? If the real Jews are in the land, why is there war? If the real Jews is going to take it and possess it forever and ever, right? They're not the real people. But go to Luke 17 and 21. Watch, I'm going to show you. But they don't want to see. Here's the thing: they claim to believe that they don't want to talk about the Bible. They don't want to talk about what prophecy says it's going to happen. Right? Yeah. Luke 21 and 24. Slide. That understands their history. That understands what's going on. But she understands too, because she said it herself. She's not the original inhabitant of the land, right? And the only reason she ended up in that land was because during the Muslim conquest, which allowed Muhammad and his colleagues to go and conquer and force Islam, just like how Christianity was forced, right? That's why the Negro over here is so predominantly a part of Islam, because they had the Negroes in the sub-Saharan slave trade, where it was being forced. 21 and 24.
Luke chapter 21, verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
This is talking about the real Israelites. The real Israelites is going to fall by the edge of the sword. Keep going.
And shall be led away captive into all nations.
So the real Israelites is going to be led away captives into all nations. Now, who was led away captives to all nations? Who was sold as a property? Right? Keep going.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
So Jerusalem was going to be occupied by another nation of people. This is the words of Christ right here. Keep going.
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
And the times of the Gentiles being fulfilled is the volume of Jehoshaphat when Christ comes back to destroy these nations with a rod of iron and break them into pieces like a clay pot. Just all these nations are getting gathered up right now for World War III. And guess what? They're all going to start fighting each other. There's going to be a so-called black man that's going to crack them clouds to save his people. Because we're the only ones that's going to be stuck here. The Arabs going to run back to Saudi Arabia. They ain't going to take these Negro Muslims with them. These Arabs going to run without them. Right? They'll sell these these Muslims with a kufi on their head, cigarettes, and that's halal, right? They sell pork products in their store and sell it to their people, to our people, right? The Chinese gonna run, they got somewhere to go, right? The East Indian, everybody got somewhere to go except for us. We gonna be stuck here, and we gonna need somebody to save us, right? What's up, King?
No matter, you know what I'm saying, as black people, I think, we got Muslims, we got Jews, and we have Christians within our community. Now, our struggles are the same, whether we believe in any one of these faiths.
Right, our struggles are the same, right?
Right. So you're like, in a way where I heard you, oversay that Islam was forced when the caliphs came over to some of those nations, which is like North Africa, whether it was Spain, Andalus, and those areas right there. Like when they went over there, it was simply because people fell in love with the language. Now there were
That's not true.
it is,
That's false information.
and then also there were battles fought. Where people didn't understand Islam, people did not recognize what the Muslims was doing at the time, and they was praying in a way, in a fashion in which they did not understand, and that upset people. And the same issue is literally going on today. What happened back then is just circulating around, but still going on today. Now, none of us are perfect, besides the text, which was revealed from God through His prophets, whether it was through the Jews, through the prophets. Well, you're talking about Prophet Muhammad, right?
He's not a prophet.
Okay, well, we were talking about
The only prophets
Isa,
was the Jews.
right? Or we could
All
talk about
Israelites. All those prophets
and
were Israelites.
the same thing that you're saying right now, which happened back in ancient times
So
when
you're saying God
Muhammad came. The same thing that you're doing right now is what was people they did not understand. And then they started to have that resistance, and notice how war broke out because of lack of understanding, the lack of empathy, the
they were
sympathy,
resisting
and
to follow their ways, so they started to go to war
to
against it.
remain
That's like
and
Christianity.
to remain in the same thing in which they was idol worshiping at the same time. Because even
That's
though
what Muslims do, idol worship.
when it comes down to it, as a community, as a black community,
You know the Arabs had the Negro in slavery. You know that they was calling us raising hands. They
That
was
was
selling us
era.
for cheaper than they would sell any other nation of people.
But when you look at that certain time when it was Bilal, right, he's the one that actually got freed because Islam had came down and it was brought throughout the Arabian village. And he was the one he was a black man that invented the call to prayer. You know how you have a mosque and they say, I don't know, I back on that time, it had to be like six something CE. But there was before, this is when he was down because the prophet is the one that's actually vouched for him.
He was still a slave.
When he called the Azan is when he was free. And then at that moment, that's when people when we say black people convert to Islam, especially here in America, is because they focus on what was done with Bilal and how he fell in with the language and how when he was the prophet's right hand man, he believed him more than he believed the other Arabs. You know what I mean? I know
who his slave master was. His slave master was a Bubaki. He went and asked the Bubaki for his freedom after the death of the Rasulullah.
this was definitely before my brother, but I like the fact that you was asking that because it shows that you understand it.
I'll see you again.
Yeah, because of our understanding who they are. Because of our understanding, we letting you know because our people is following after other guys. That's why our children is getting shot. That's why we're filling up these prisons because we want to follow Islam. We want to follow Christianity instead of following our God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the God of Israel and Israel only. It's not what I said, bro, because if you're Muslim, you got to believe in this Bible. You got to believe in this God, man. But our people reject the information. Our people reject the knowledge, sis. So the God has rejected us. No, they're not. The Christians don't follow the Bible. They isolate one scripture and they build a doctrine off of John 3:16. The only place they're going to go is Paul. They don't follow Christ. They follow Paul because they don't go to what Christ said. Christ said he only came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Christ said he died for the sins and repentance of the Israelites, but they want to say he came for everybody. Christ said he coming to kill. Well, none of,
I think what you're saying.
yeah, none of the Christianity as we know it today is not teaching the Bible. They're teaching religion. right? But this isn't a religion. This is a history. This is a history of a group of people who are the Israelites, but they're not, because they would know they should be. Right, there's really white supremacy. That's why they painted the angels white. They painted this Jesus white. They painted God to be a white man, but he's really a so-called black man. But Christianity came to colonize and exploit blacks and Native Indians by using Christianity. They use Christianity to colonize and exploit our people.
And the blacks are teaching it in their churches.
All praise to the Most High. We out here usually on Sundays at 5 o'clock, at 2 o'clock on Sundays, and 5 o'clock on 9th and Market. Yeah, it's other congregations. We're not the only ones. The Most High is raising an army in these last days. All praise to the Most High. All praises. Sunday at 2 o'clock over here on 15th and Market, and Tuesdays at 5 o'clock over on 9th and Market. On Sunday. Yeah, because yesterday we was in Chicago, so for the weekend. So yeah, yep. I love you, sister. All praise to the Most High. Right, we love you. Right, the Arabs ain't doing this, man. Read that.
Jeremiah 22 and verse 9. Then they shall answer, because they have forsaken the covenant of the Lord their God.
Right? Our people forsaken the covenant of the Lord their God. Let me see something. It was at 8, right? 9. Keep going. Read it again.
Then they shall answer, because they have forsaken the covenant of the Lord their God, and worship other gods and serve them.
Right? Our people worshiping other gods, man. And they forsake their own history, their own God. They forsake their own to go and follow after another nation's God, man. That's not doing anything for our people. Our people are filling up the prisons, worshiping these other gods and these false religions. They getting shot, man. They're killing each other. Right? It's Muslims killing Muslims. Right? It's Christians killing Christians. Right, when you go to prison, you gotta tell them your religion to put it on your armband. Right? Guess what? It's filled with Muslims and Christians, man. Our God isn't protecting our people. Right? If that God was true, but it's not, man. It's because we forsake our covenant. God made a covenant no matter what religion you want to believe in. Right? Whether you're going into the Quran or the Bible, Allah made a covenant with the children of Israel. And we are here to let you Negroes and Latinos know that y'all are the children of Israel. Y'all are being punished for worshiping these other nations and their gods, man. Let me get it. Go back to Ezekiel 37 and 9, brother, for sure. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, man, we in the last days. We're in the last days, and the Most High don't want everybody. Like the Most High going to destroy a whole lot more people than he going to save. And us getting gunned down in the streets, us getting ejected out the front windshield on car accidents, right? Us burning up in these house fires is nothing compared to what's about to come and take place on this earth, right? Like we already burying our children out here, man. It's going to be worse than that, man. Y'all going to eat your kids, man. There's going to be a lack of food. It's going to be a famine that's coming to America. And it's going to be our people impregnating women so they can have a child to eat, man. Right? And then when this come to pass, y'all going to know there was a prophet among y'all, man. And the prophet tells you what's going to happen before it happens. And you know that prophet was real when that thing come to pass, man. That's why we know who the prophets is and who these false prophets is, man. Bring that out.
Ezekiel 37, verse 9. Then he said unto me, prophesy unto the wind. Prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord God.
Right, we come out here to say, thus saith the Lord God. Everything we saying is coming out of the Bible. Everything we mention, right? And we come out here, whether it's our people that's going to listen, you know what I mean, or is we just going to talk to the wind, we're going to do the work of God, right? He told us to go out and prophesy, right? And all the prophecies is in the Bible. Everything we need to know, every question that we have can be answered with this Bible. And we come out here to do that. Right? Keep going.
Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, and they may live, that they may live.
Right? How you going to breathe upon a people that was slain, that they're going to live? Does that mean that they're going to wake back up? No, it's our people. We in a dead state, man. Our people don't know where we at. Our people don't know where we came from, and we don't know where we're going. And this wisdom and understanding is a breath of life that we put into our people. Right? And that's going to stand our people back onto their feet. And that's going to have us living for something, man. We ain't living. Our people rather die for the plot. Our people out here killing each other over a bundle. Right? Our people killing each other for a woman, man. They kill their own people that look like each other, man. But if we follow this, we'll be fighting for each other, man. There won't be no cops putting their knee on our people's neck. Because we'll die for that, brother, man. But we come out here ready to die to give our people this wisdom and understanding. All right, keep on.
So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived.
We live it, man. We live the laws of God. We live biblically. Right? We don't smoke weed. There's no religion out here that can get me. Prison couldn't get me off weed. Me going through wars in the street couldn't get me out of that lifestyle, man. I love going through shit with my own people. You know what I mean? But only this gave me the hate. It gave me the hate to even come out here and have the thought of destroying my own brother. Right? We against all this, man. Right? The Most High is destroying our people for what they're doing in our community. Right? Our people don't live to be long steppers, man. Right? Our people not living to be long drug dealers, man. Our people is dying every day. And it's because we've had to follow the white man, because the white man put the drugs and guns in our community. The white man said, the KKK said, I don't got to kill these people no more. Right? I'm going to give them drugs and guns, and they're going to kill themselves. So what we do, we follow after the white man's agenda. Right? Instead of saying, I ain't going to do this to my people. I'm not going to sell this heroin, this fentanyl, this strength to my people. Instead of saying, like, somebody's going to sell it. Right? I know it's going to be me. Somebody's going to sell it. Well, guess what? There's got to be a 2/3, man. Somebody got to be a 2/3.
Right.
Right? Keep going.
And stood up upon their feet an exceeding great army.
And we just 2 men, man. But we just came from Chicago, but it was it was hundreds of us, man. Because these Palestinians wanted to ride up against our people. Right? And in 3 days, the Most High raised up 300 men to be in Chicago, man. Right? Because we stand for our brothers, man. There ain't no Muslims that's going to do that. Right? There ain't no Christians that's going to do that, man. There ain't no Bloods or Crips or no Neanderthals or no Latin Kings that's going to do this for their people, man. But we do this, man, because the Most High put that spirit in the Israelites, those who keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Let me get Revelation 11 and 11. Where you from, sis? What's your ethnicity from your father's side? Yeah. A black woman? A so-called black woman? But what would you call yourself? A child of God. All praise to the Most High. But what's your father? Would they call him a Negro? Yeah. But you see that? All people was called Negroes, colored, African-American, Afro-American. Right? Shalom, all praise to the Most High. So what's the big secret? Right? They calling our people everything but the child of God. Right? Matter of fact, hold that and go to Hosea 1 and 10. This is prophesied that will happen too. It's prophesied. That's prophesied too. Okay, let me get some clarity. Hosea 1 and 10.
God. Hosea 1, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
So the number of the children of Israel is going to be, it's going to be so many of us, that it's going to be like the sand on the seashore. You can't count that, right? But the Jewish people, they make up less than 1% of the world's population. So how can they be the real Israelites, right? But you can find our people all over the world, right? Having kids, 30-something cousins, right? Keep going.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
In the same place where our people ain't called nothing but spicks and niggas, right? What we call African American, Afro American, Negro, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Hispanic. These are all terms that was put on us by another people, right? The same place that they called you everything but the child of God. Keep going.
There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
You are a daughter of the living God, sis. You are the best people on this earth, sis. And God made us that way. But the thing is, being a bottom in every community, us being the best people on this earth. How do we know this, knowing that we're the best people on this earth and allow these nations to open up stores on our corners in our neighborhood? Right? We don't own nothing. The Asian man can come to America and get a loan and open up a Chinese store on your corner. But he can't get a loan to open it up in the white man community because they don't want them selling that cat and that rat and that dog in their community, man. But they selling all this fake meat to us. Right? They selling our kids cigarettes and Dutches. Right? Our people getting shot at these corner stores at 3 in the morning. This is designed for us to destroy each other. Right? Why we don't own no gas stations? Why we don't own no food produce stores? We got to go to every nation of people for everything that we need. Even to die. In order for us to die, we need permission, sis. We need a death certificate to be officially dead. Right? Right. Keep going.
Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel
Right.
be gathered together.
You are the children of Judah. You and this brother and this brother and this brother, y'all are the children of Judah. The so-called native Indian, we are the children of Israel. We all make up Israelites, right? But Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom, we're going to be gathered together. And we see this happening right now, right? We go through the same thing. We fill up these prison systems, we fill up these welfare lines, we fill up these ghettos all together. Right? We in the kitchen. How many people working in that kitchen with you? Who's in there with you?
5 of us.
And who's in there? You. And the so-called blacks and Hispanics. We got the jobs that nobody else wants. And they pay us minimum wage. They got this brother being a slave in their job. Working from 9 in the morning to 12 midnight. Right? They ain't doing it to their grandchildren. Why ain't no white little grandson working up in their kitchen for that many hours? Why it's not the East Indian doing that? Like, why it's only our people doing these dirty work jobs? Because that's what they made them for us. Right? Keep going.
And appoint themselves one head.
So we're going to gather together. We're going to appoint ourselves one head. And that's who the world called Jesus Christ, who's really a black man with woolly hair and feet of bronze that burned in the furnace. Right? We're appointing ourselves one head. That's our leader. Because it's white supremacy. Because they covered the faces. They covered the faces of our history. They whitewashed our history so that we won't believe in this. They don't want us to go to the Bible and understand what this Bible is. They want us to think that this was written by a white man. Right? The white man not even intelligent. How you gonna put a book together like this? Right? They got us building curriculums and they put patents on our inventions. We make the inventions and they steal it. You know, a white man owns Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know who really had the recipe of Kentucky Fried Chicken? It was a so-called black woman. And they sold the recipe. They bought the recipe for like $10,000 off of it. And now they're making millions of dollars learning how to cook fried chicken. They ain't got no flavor, man. I didn't know how to cook fried chicken. That's our people, man. And we used to cook fried chicken in the Bible. We'll cook fried chicken. In the Bible, we used to cook fried chicken. Right, keep on.
And they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel.
We're going to come out of this land. I mean, we got you. America's about to get destroyed. It's all prophecy. And everything the Bible said is happening is coming to pass today. God said that these nations are going to gather together for a war. Right? And you see these UFOs they're talking about on the news? Right? That's really chariots of God. That's why they can't understand it. That's why they can't capture none of this. It's because they are the vehicles of God that's going to pick us up and get us out of this land before these missiles drop. And it's not going to be everybody. It's only going to be those that's faithful to God. It's only going to be a few, the faithful. Right? You can be faithful to a woman, or people faithful to their job, but we got to be faithful to God for Him to come and pick us up, sis. And that's by keeping the commandments. That's how we remain faithful to Him. Keeping the Sabbath day. Don't eat no pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Loving our people. Don't treat our women like harlots. You know what I mean? Stop eating meat. It's a good thing, but we have it. It's not a law against it, but on the Passover we have to eat lamb. Right, so it is a commandment at a point in time where we have to eat meat, but it's a good thing because there's steroids all in these meats. There's all type of tapeworms and all this steroids and It's fake. It's 3D printed too. So it's a good thing. You're worried about your health. Yeah, I mean, but we got to worry about our spiritual health too, sis. Right? Our people, we are spiritually dead. We don't know nothing. Our people just want the bag. Right? Our brother came up and said, where y'all women at? Like, we're talking about you and how you're a king. And you worried about these women? Right? Our people, this is what we worry about. How they make money and where we going to find the next woman to lay up with. It's not what it's about. It's about leading our people, leading into the kingdom. Right? Leading us into foolishness. Because look who's patrolling us. It's the police patrolling us. They shooting our kids down. But they're building prisons to take our children in. They're putting the drugs and the guns in our community, so it's a recycled money. They put the drugs here, they lock us up with the drugs, right? They sell the drugs back to our people. It's systematic, sis. And the only way we can break these curses is by turning to the Most High, because they're not more powerful than God. That's a curse. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and go to 28:45. I got you.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So there's a people on this earth that's going to be cursed. Why?
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
So the reason why there's a people on this earth cursed is because we're not keeping the commandments, right? So nobody's keeping the commandments on this earth, though. So what people is living these curses? If nobody's keeping the commandments, then there's only one group of people that we're going to see that's living these curses. Drop the 66. What you just said is a curse, sis.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
Our lives is going to hang in doubt. We're not sure if we're going to make it home. I got sons too, sis. I worry about my son. I think about my son going into prison for killing somebody every day. I mean, just because they go to school, we can raise them however we want to raise them. Once they go to school, they're going to learn a new personality. They're going to learn a new way of living. I mean, they're going to want to be like them, not like daddy and mommy. I mean, they see what everybody likes, like smoking weed, I mean, holding the gun, right? And our children become likened to that. I mean, so we don't know if our kids going to make it home. Is my son going to be hanging with somebody that's going to kill somebody, and I got to go to him in his prison cell for the rest of his life? Do I got to go to a grave site? Do I got to bury my son before he buries me? And the sad thing is, our people are going through that. Our people are burying their children. Our people are going to visit their sons in the prison. Right? Keep going.
And thou shalt fear day and night.
We fear day and night for our children, sis. Just like you say, you fear for your sons. I mean, and we fear for our children, even following this truth. Because there's a reason why we have to fear God. Because God will kill our kids. He will send one of these steppers to light up our block and shoot 50. And you know nobody can shoot in Philly. Right? Everybody's a shooter, but nobody know how to shoot. Right? They got to shoot 50 times to hit everybody but their target. Right? When these white kids is letting off one gunshot, the white kids let off one shot, hit you in the center of the chest. You're not ready for this race war, sis. Our people think that we're going to rise up against the white man. There's 11-year-old snipers. 11. I used to live in Texas, sis. These 11-year-old little girls are holding a 30-aught and hitting their target 500 yards away. And they're raising their children how to do this, while our mothers are raising our children how to twerk on Instagram. Right? We're not ready for this war, man. And this war is coming to America. But we want this war. Yes, we want this war because these things have to come to pass in order for us to get into the kingdom. But our people that don't have the protection of the Most High God, we are not going to be protected in that basis. And we need God's protection, man. They dropping nukes. They got drones. They got machine guns on it. Yeah, it's all a distraction. We in these end days, King. Like, it's more, our hearts are growing colder and colder in these streets. Our people are ripping out women out of this car. They're taking off with the car with the kids in the back. right? They're not going to the suburbs and doing it. I'm in the house, and it's my citizens there going off in South Philly, North Philly, West Philly, Southwest Philly, of us destroying each other, man. They just found a young 26-year-old kid with a gunshot wound in his head in his apartment, man. That's somebody's son right there, man. And we killing each other because of Instagram, because of Instagram posts, because of a bundle of drugs. We out there killing each other over a corner we do wrong.
And they're bringing this in here.
And they bringing it here, man.
We can die. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Because these nations don't want to see us living, man. Because they don't see us protesting for our injustice, right? It's our people in the protest for Israel and for Palestine, but the Palestinians aren't in the protest. Like, why y'all put the knee on his neck? Why y'all gunning these people down? Why y'all falsely imprisoned? Why y'all enslaving these people? Right? How y'all genocide a whole people in America and steal the land? And then bring y'all over here from the western shores of Africa to make y'all build these cities for us.
And we did this shit, bro.
Yeah.
We built this shit.
And we own nothing.
400 years of slavery.
And we own nothing.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
We need permission to do everything.
And now, they want to take slavery out of school.
In fact,
All that shit, bro.
in fact, what they said was slavery was beneficial. In Florida, they are teaching that slavery was beneficial, that we learned how to work.
They said we had some benefits, right?
Yeah, we have benefits.
Yes, sir. I'm with you. I'm with you, bro.
And you know what our people do? They take it and run with it. They like, give me a PPP loan, right?
This is so great.
Yeah, let's vote for Trump.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
This is our people, man. And our people are destroyed because they don't know, man. They don't want to know because they've been so distracted, like y'all said, for these basketball
we got
games.
Lil Wayne
Yeah,
out of jail. He the ones that vote. Politics, bro.
and they gave us $1,200. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And all of a sudden, our people love the white man. It's like master's the truth, right? That's my master. We're gonna vote for master, right? But you don't see us voting for our people because Obama wasn't really a black man. His father was not a black man. And that's why he did nothing for us, right? And then Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And guess what they gave us? You go to Kensington, they got free syringes, clean needles for us to get high with, right? They're giving us a place to shoot dope so that in case we overdose, they shoot Narcan in our heart
So we can kill each other, right?
so we can kill each other, man.
Yeah. When we come to the white folks,
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir.
yeah.
You step on the white man's shoes, you telling him I'm sorry, but you step on your own people's shoes.
But we didn't do that until the white fiends were doing that shit. The shit right?
They started building rehabilitation centers until the white man started falling in their own trap.
Now, almost did myself. They okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah, man. And it's all biblical. The Most High said when we come back to these law, statutes, and commandments, go to, what you got there? You still got something to go to Deuteronomy 30. Yeah.
You know what? I was in the rush to go home. I'm not in the rush no more.
That's a good spirit to have, man.
Yes, sir.
Because our people are in a rush to die, man. That's our people. We in a rush to die.
Man,
I mean, but we are in a rush to save our people, man. We come to these street corners, run into these street corners to teach our people how to live.
how you say so many fucking judges is dead? So we kill each other.
Yeah, we don't go to the NRA and get guns. They drop the guns off in our community.
The same way you use drugs, bro.
Yeah, the heroin come from Afghanistan. Who's in Afghanistan? The military. The white man is in Afghanistan. Bringing the heroin over here.
Kill these niggas. They'll kill each other. We're gonna lock them up. We're gonna make money off them. Conversation, all that shit.
So you got commissary, right? You got commissary, you got phone time. Right? They get paid for everybody that's in there. You got lawyer fees, right? You got probation fees.
One bed, $15, $1,500 a night. One
$1,500 a night. I heard it was $300 a night, but I could have been wrong.
Well, that shit when it went up.
That shit went up because it's inflation.
In the can. I've been working back for 41 years, bro. I'm a boot back. I be paying shoes. They going cobbler. Yeah. All these motherfuckers fucked up, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And it's only these other nations that walk around safely. Our people, we gotta watch our back, right? But look at them; they'll let their children walk around safely in Philadelphia.
Bro, I had it once. 24 years, right?
One for 24 years.
24. 2 ounces of weed. You Amy. I went in out. Hey, what you doing? Take it easy. Got one for 24 years. 4 months and a half of my time. CFC, 15 days. Camden County, a month and a half. Mason County. Then threw it out.
For a 24-year warrant.
Yeah.
But they want us to forgive them.
For 2
ounces of weed where they made legal. They made weed legal all of a sudden, but they was locking us up.
Listen, bro. They count. They made But and the boy asked for that money. They made money off me.
Yeah.
That bad? Yeah.
Commissary, right? Phone time, bail, court martial bonds. Yeah.
My kids, they made, you're going to make money up. And then you're going to tell them loose.
Yeah. Now they're felons, so they can't get a job. So they're going to go out and sell drugs again so that they can come back to the prison. They count on us to go back to prison.
But they don't know. I work every motherfucker. My boss, you got some good white people though. Everybody.
We're going to disagree, but okay. We're going to disagree, but I'm gonna walk with you though.
Well, I tell you, I got some homies that do it. Something like president and shit. Okay, I got 10% of my customers that's down with me. But
So a lot of your people are because you fix shoes. So a lot of these people that's getting their shoes fixed are European Caucasian.
Yeah.
Right.
What? If I wasn't doing that, they would look at me different.
They will look at you different.
That's right.
So the only reason they're being nice to you is because they want their shoes done right.
Yeah.
So they're not really good people.
Okay.
They're just using you, King. All praises. Right.
That's good.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy 30 from the top. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations whither the Lord thy God hath driven thee.
So we're going to remember who we are, King. We're going to remember who we are among all the nations that the Most High sent us to.
Right.
Right? We're not black. We're not African American. We're not Negro. We're not Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, Jamaican, Haitian. We are children of the Most High, the Israelites of the Bible. Right? Keep going.
I'm with you.
And shalt return unto the Lord thy God.
So what we see happening is us returning back to the Most High. Keep on.
And shalt obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day.
So we're going to remember who we are, and we're going to come back to the Most High, and we're going to obey his commandments. And that's what you see us doing. That's what you see this brother doing. You see that brother doing, that brother on the corner doing, this brother right here doing. We're returning and remembering who we are. Keep on.
Thou and thy children.
Our children know who they are now, man. Our children know that we're not drug dealers, right? Our children know that it's a trap. Being in the trap is not a good thing. It's a trap for a reason. And we are trapped by the white man, by the United States government. Right? Keep on.
With all thine heart and with all thy soul.
All our heart and all our soul, we serving the Most High. Keep on.
That then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity.
Then he's going to turn our captivity, King. Once we start keeping the commandments and turn back to the Most High, then he's going to take us out of captivity. Right? So, and there's just because, what was that? I got Belfort Declaration in my head still. The joint where they freed us from slavery. What's that called? The Emancipation. Right? The Emancipation, they said we was free, there's no longer slavery, but you still got your slave master last name, right? You still got to speak your slave master's language, right? And we still got to pay taxes to the same people that enslaved us. Right? We're not really slaves. Our captivity has not been turned. Right?
We built this shit, bro.
We built this, and they're going to allow these Arabs to come over here and live off of everything we built.
400 years. 400, we built this shit, bro.
But guess who's profiting? Guess who's profiting off us? Huh?
Yeah.
No, not us. Right? They made Black Lives Matter, and it's white people running these organizations. Right? So they get donations from every one of our children that die, and guess what? None of that money goes to our communities.
Right.
None of that money goes to our school system.
Oh, no. You're right.
Right? Keep going.
bro.
They had compassion upon thee,
Then the Most High, when we turn back, God is going to have compassion upon us. Keep going.
and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Lord thy God hath scattered thee.
And we were sold to every nation on the transatlantic slave trade. Every nation of people bought us and profited of the enslavement of our people. Keep going.
If any of thine be driven out unto the outmost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord thy God gather thee,
Right?
and from thence will he fetch thee.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
And the Lord thy God will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed.
Right? Then we're going to get brought into the land, King. Once we come, all we got to do is turn back to the Most High, King. That's all we got to do is keep his commandments. He had faith in his son who the world called Christ, whose true name is Yahweh Shah, who's a black man with woolly hair and feet of bronze if it burned in the furnace.
Right.
Right? But our people want to follow after this white Jesus. Our people want to follow after Aaron.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
white Jesus was one. Jesus was Asiatic, black.
Jesus was so-called black man.
So called,
Yes.
but Asiatic.
What you
No,
mean?
Asiatic. You know what Asiatic is?
Yeah, I know our people come with somewhat
Okay.
Afro-Asiatic, you know
Okay.
what I mean? And Israel
Okay.
is in between Asia and Africa. So, yeah, but,
I want to say something.
yeah.
On my father's side, we ate pork.
Y'all important?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was a slavery dish.
Yeah. On mama's side, it was most American. Fish, fruit, vegetables. So I was kind of like mixed up. Sometimes I go to my grandma's house. My mom told me I can't eat no pork. I can't eat no meat. I can eat fish and shrimp.
But God said don't eat shrimp, don't eat crabs, don't eat octopus, don't eat
Okay.
clams and things like that.
Yeah.
The only thing we can eat in the waters according to God's commandments is fish that has fins and scales. And that's like salmon, whiting,
Catfish.
no, catfish doesn't have
No
scales.
scales, right?
It has to have scales.
Oh, heck has scales.
Because the scales allow the toxins to release out of their body.
Okay. That's me growing up. My father said, someone eat meat, flesh. But never eat flesh. Others eat fish, vegetables. With the scales well. So I was kind of confused.
And slavery did that. I mean, it said that we would have to remember. So if we had to remember ourselves, that means we forgot. So it's all right that we forgot, King, but the thing is, once we receive this information and we start to know,
I know now.
you know now.
I know now.
All praise to himself.
I'm 58 years old. Thank you, my God. Thank you, Lord.
So now I live in a C-18 out here.
Yeah. But it took me a while to figure this shit out. Because once I had pushed in this way, that was so confused. I'm 5 years old. I don't know.
But now the teachers on the street corners, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, he said you're going to see the teachers. They're not going to be hiding in buildings like these religions do,
Yes, sir.
right? So keep going on it. Watch this.
I ain't going nowhere.
And thou shalt possess it,
Uh-huh.
and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers.
Right?
And the Lord thy God will circumcise thine heart
Right? We're not going to commit sin anymore, King. Keep going.
and the heart of thy seed to love the Lord thy God with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live.
This is the only way we're going to be able to live, King, is by obeying the Most High with all our heart and all our soul. Keep going.
And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies.
So God said, once we return to him, all the things that we going through, having our slave master's last name, having our slave master's language, filling up the prisons, killing each other, this is all a curse. He said when we turn back to him, that he's going to put these curses on our enemies. So the white man gonna be calling himself Tyrone, right? We're gonna have our last name, right? He gonna get hung on trees and whipped in the back. You know what I mean? This is how these curses gonna get reversed. Keep on.
And on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
And who hate us and persecute us? Let me get Habakkuk 3 and 14. Here, take it right here on NLT. Y'all, you can just follow this. I know you ain't got that much scripture. Now watch this.
Habakkuk 3:14 in the NLT. With his own weapons, you destroyed the chief of those who rushed out like a whirlwind, thinking Israel would be easy prey.
Right? With these weapons that they use against us. They put chains on our necks, right? They hit us with arrows, with these steel swords. I mean, these Romans destroyed us, man. Right? And they thought that we was going to be an easy prey by just bringing us in slavery. Right? This is their mentality. Now go to the next one.
Psalms 141, verse 8 to 10 in the NLT. I look to you for help, O sovereign Lord. You are my refuge.
This is who we got to look to, because all these things that they did to us, nobody's going to help us. Malcolm X couldn't help us. Martin Luther King, no activist was able to get us out of this oppression. We got to turn to the Most High for him to get us and turn our captivity, because ain't nobody going to turn our captivity. Keep on.
Don't let them kill me. Keep me from the traps they have set for me.
Right? Keep them from the traps that they set for us. That's them putting guns in our community. That's them putting drugs in our community. That's them making a Cardi B, right? That's them idolizing this Cardi B and this Nicki Minaj, so walking out the house naked. It's a thing that it's going to arouse our men wondering why they not married women, right? These women are for everybody out here because they're idolizing these music videos and these famous women that the white man is bringing up, right? Just like the white man bring up our Jay-Z's and our Meek Mills that talk about killing each other, selling drugs, and missing your girl. They doing it with our women too. This is a trap. Keep going.
From the snares of those who do wrong,
right?
Let the wicked fall into their own nets.
Right? The wicked, the European gonna fall in his own net. The Arab gonna fall in his own net. This is the Most High God said he was going to reverse these curses and put these curses on our enemies. And all these traps that they set for us, they're going to fall in their own traps. That's how they put heroin, they put fentanyl, they put all these drugs in our community. And then you see the white man on these drugs, man. Because his people, our people is raising up and keeping these commandments. And we see on a small scale that these other nations, these curses are falling upon them. Right? It was our people that was on the side talking about I'm hungry, asking and begging for food. Now who you see on every corner begging for food? It's the white man now. Right? Now it's all the white people. That's just God said they're going to fall in their own traps.
Yeah. So see, black people want to go into, who you going to give the money to?
But guess who our people give the money to? Our people will give money to the white homeless man before they give it to our people because he smell like piss. Because I mean, they'll talk all this shit when a white man going to take your money and jump in the fence.
Yeah, they were called white trash.
It is white trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're going to take care of them before they get our people something.
That's what I'm saying, because they are people who love the slave master, man.
What? Those folks don't get fucked up on the set?
Huh?
Get the story. Oh no, they don't want to do something. Yeah, but the black and the brown.
Yeah, what about us, man?
Yeah, what about
Everybody want to save Israelis. Everybody want to save Pakistan.
the money because they're killing us.
Yeah, man. And our people still have chains on their minds, man.
They're gonna kill us. They're gonna lock us up. They're gonna lock us up. How much they will make money off of?
Yep.
Of it. How much that shit, bro?
Yeah, and then when we die, they make money off of our tombstone, of our grave site, of our funeral arrangements, of our flowers, right? Of our death certificate. Right, and then we gotta pay the debt that our family died in. Right now the children gotta cover that debt. Keep going.
And we built this shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
But let me escape.
Right? These other nations gonna fall on their own tracks. The Lord willing, the men of the Lord escape this, man.
Right.
Right? Go to the next one.
Psalms 7.
Right?
Y'all just stopped me from using it today, bro.
Using what? Yeah? Really?
Yeah, y'all just stopped me from using it today, bro.
Praise to the Most High. It wasn't us, King. It wasn't us. The Most High put it in your heart to not do it, man. So you gotta give thanks to the Most High, King.
Brother. God works through people.
Yes.
Bro.
Keep that strength
I love
tomorrow.
you, King.
I love that strength the day after tomorrow. Don't let that strength go.
Turn to the Most High, man. Trust in Him, man.
Don't let that strength go, King.
I mean that, man.
Don't let that strength go.
Let me tell you something. Bro, I might just take my life away, bro.
God did, man.
Keep
And
that.
that's why we come out here, King. That's why we come out here, man. Save your life, King. Save your life, King.
Before I started here, I was going to get high, bro. I swear to God. Allah be my witness, man.
Keep that strength, King.
God stop me. I'm here today, man. Keep that strength, man. Yes, sir.
All people need to be saved, man. You blacks, Hispanics, Indians, we need to be saved from this earth,
They
man.
want to
We
kill
need to
us,
be
man.
saved from this wickedness,
They
man.
want to kill us, bro.
We need to be saved from this trance, man.
That's right. That's right, bro.
Everybody want to save Palestine and Israel, man. We need to save all people, man.
Right.
All people need help, man. All people need strength. Right? And all people want to go fight for everybody else instead of fighting for their own people, man. Right? Or we gonna come out here and we gonna fight for our people, man. I love you, Kim.
I love you too, bro.
Praise the Lord.
I love you too. I love you.
Kim, we out here every week,
Yeah.
man. We out here every week. We come out here for you, bro. That's right. You got our card? You got our information? All praise to the Most High. But all people need this salvation. Keep that strength. Ain't no other nation of people that need to get saved, man.
Bro.
We are flatline. We are systematically oppressed. No other nation going through what we going through, man.
What does it do? The problem get worse.
And it gotta get worse for it to get better, man. But we ain't gotta go through that. We can be protected. Got you, man.
What up, King? Let us bring something out for you, because ain't nobody perfect, you hear? Nobody perfect out here. I know. It's about the way you get up.
Proverbs 24:16. We like you, King. We're going to continue to put our life on this line to help our people, to show our people that there's a better way than this, that there's a better way than the life that we know.
Nah, listen to this, King. Proverbs 24, verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times.
We're going to fall 7 times, King. We're going to fuck up, King, but we got to learn from these fuck ups. It's all right that we fucked up because we're going to learn from it, right? We're going to fall 7 times. Come on.
And riseth up again.
We're going to rise up again, though, King. We're going to get back on the feet when we fall, man. We're going to fall 7 times, and we're going to get back up stronger every time, man. Keep going.
But the wicked shall fall into mischief.
But these wicked going to fall into mischief. And we show y'all how to turn from y'all wickedness. How to be a righteous man, man.
Get up strong.
Only the righteous man going to get back up and stand stronger than he ever stood, man. Keep going.
Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth.
But we ain't going to rejoice when we see our people fall, man. Because we treat each other like enemies. But we ain't going to rejoice when we see our brother down, man. We're going to get that brother out. We're going to kneel on our knees and we're going to fall with him, man.
Right.
And we're going to get up together. Keep on.
And let not thine heart be glad when he's stumbling.
This our people, man. Our people want to see our people fall. Our people want to give them this poison to destroy their own people, man. But we out here to let you know that you ain't got you. Right? You ain't got you. And when you fall, and by you doing this wickedness that you're doing to your people, you're not going to get back up, man. You're going to be flatlined, and they ain't going to be able to resuscitate you, man. Right. But Most High ain't going to bring you back. He ain't going to bring your son back, man. Keep going.
Lest the Lord see it and it displease him.
Right?
and he turned away his wrath from him.
Right? And that's the only way we're going to get our wrath turned away from us. It's if we turn back to the Most High. Because the Most High know what our intentions is, man. The Most High know our people, whether they serve God, whether they going to serve him or not. Right? And our people, man, we got a zeal. We want to serve God, but our people don't know what God they serving, man.
Right.
They don't know how to serve God, man.
Right.
Our people think that it's good that I'm gonna give my bro an ounce of some coke. You know what I mean? To get him on the seat, man.
Bring it out.
How about we teach him how to get on the seat without that, man?
Right.
Our people killing each other out here, man. And our people don't care. Our people leaving mothers without their children. Our people watching these fathers go to prison because they feel like they ain't another way, man. We ain't gotta be a slave to the white man. We ain't gotta be a slave to America, man. We're gonna be a slave to the Most High. He's gonna deliver us from all of our troubles, man.
Right.
Let me get Isaiah 42 and 21. Y'all Israelites, y'all the best people on this earth, man. Y'all are jewelry to God, man. We love y'all, man. Y'all the future rulers of this earth, man.
Right. King right here.
Y'all be safe out here, kings. Isaiah 42 and 21. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, our people are destroyed. Our people don't care about God. They don't want to hear about God. So God ain't going to hear your cries, man. When it's your son coughing out blood, talking about mommy help me.
So verse again.
Isaiah 42 and 21.
21 times. Isaiah 42 verse 21. The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake.
The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake, man. He ain't pleased with none of these other nations. He ain't pleased with the wickedness that our people's doing, man. Keep going.
He will magnify the law and make it honorable.
We're going to magnify this law and make it honorable. Because we're going to stand boldly, man. We're going to stand boldly in the face of these enemies, man. In the face of these nations. In the face of all them that hate us, man.
Right.
And we're going to magnify this law through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And this law is honorable, man. All these false religions ain't nothing, man. The Most High not dealing with none of that, man. That's why y'all dying, man. That's why y'all filling up the prisons, man. That's why y'all can't stop y'all wickedness. Because that God don't work. Keep going.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Right, look at y'all Negroes and Latinos, man. Y'all the people that's robbed and spoiled you. They robbed you for your identity. They robbed you for your land. They stole your ancestors. They stole your natural resources. Look at y'all, man. Y'all robbed and spoiled you. Y'all been giving nothing but crumbs. Keep going.
They are all of them snared in the hole.
Right, our people snared in homes, man. Our people in the trap. And our people glorify this trap, not knowing that it's trapping us, man. Our people are leaving fatherless households, man. Our kids get shot, and our people will glorify this trap. Keep going.
And they are hid in prison houses.
While our people hid in prison houses, man. God's people hid in prison houses. There ain't no damn Arab, man. There ain't no Arab Muslim in the prison house, man. It's only you Negroes, man. You are God's people. You are the Israelites whom God made a covenant with. That's right. Y'all not a damn Ishmaelite, man. Keep going.
They are for a prey.
Y'all for a prey. Keep going.
And none deliver.
Ain't nobody deliver us, man. All our people are for a prey. Police on your ass. As soon as you driving in the BMW, your last name say Johnson on the registration of that vehicle, you can't pull over, man. Our people can't have nothing. Look what they did to Black Wall Street. Look what they did to the moon bombing, man. In Philadelphia. George Floyd, look what they did to George Floyd. Look what they doing to our people, man. See, yeah, that's Eliezer, man. Even these kids know, man. Our children know what's going on. Our children know that we are not saved, man. Our children know that we are destroyed people. And ain't nothing our people doing to lead them out of this, man. Our people is not leaders out here. They are destroyers, man. Our people ain't doing nothing but destroying the minds of our children, man. Keep going.
For a spoil and none saith restore.
Ain't nobody restoring us. Ain't nobody able to restore us. Ain't no nation of people rise up for our liberation. Keep on.
Who among you will give ear to this?
Who among us won't give ear to this? And it's a damn shame that the white man to give an ear to this before our own people give an ear to this, man. A damn Arab would give an ear to this and they admit that you Negroes is the real Jews before you Negroes accept it, man.
Right.
Who gets your iman to tell you that you're an Israelite, man? And our people don't want to be God's chosen people. They just want to be niggas and spits, man. Keep going.
Who will hearken and hear for the time to come?
Right? This is a time coming, a time of destruction coming. A time of destruction coming for all y'all, man. All y'all that want to follow after the Most High. All y'all that want to follow after your evil ways, man. It's an evil time coming that y'all ain't never seen before, man. Y'all understand what the hell y'all worship out here. Y'all know nothing about your God, man. And we out here to let you know and to show you that you don't know shit about what you believe in. That's right. Keep going.
Who gave Jacob for a spoil?
Who gave the Israelites for a spoil, man? The Ishmaelites wasn't no spoil. The Arabs was never spoiled. It's you blacks and Latinos. This Bible is about you. This Bible is about the black and brown man, man. But y'all don't want to follow. You don't want to follow after the Arab, right? I don't want to follow after these other nations, man. When these other nations is following after you. Keep going.
In Israel to the robbers.
Right? We got set to the robbers, man. Y'all understand. Y'all understand how to get up out of this. It's too easy. It's too easy to read this and to show you that you are the people. It's so easy to understand how do we get out of this predicament. But our people don't want to get out of this predicament. Our people want to be Muslim. Right? Our people want to be Christians. Right? Our people want to be 5%ers and atheists. But none of that can give you answers. None of those false religions can give you any answers. Man. You got to go. In order for you to understand one book, you got to read another book. And if you don't understand that book, you got to read another book. Man, that's because you ain't got no damn understanding of them books. Right? Our people will follow after stupidity. Keep going.
Did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned?
Right? We sinned against the Most High. You blacks and Hispanics, this white man can have sex with his sister, and the Most High allowed him to have kids, man. The white man can blow every place up, and the Most High not judging him. But now we see the Most High judging these nations. We got Russia going to war, Ukraine going to war, we got the UK going to war, Europe going to war, we got America going to war, man. Most High judging this white nation, man. That's because we turning back to our true God. That ain't got nothing to do with no Arabs, man. They ain't got nothing to do with no white Christianity, man. They God don't work for our people. Keep on.
For they would not walk in his ways.
Y'all want to walk in the ways of the Most High. Y'all want to walk in the ways of Arabs, right? Y'all want to walk in the ways of the European Caucasians, right? Fuck them, man. We pray death and destruction to Palestine, man. We pray death and destruction to America, man. We pray death and destruction to the Israelis. And guess what? The Most High answering our prayers, man. Keep on.
Neither were they obedient unto his law. Therefore, he had poured upon him the fury of his anger.
Right? You Negroes and Latinos had the fury of the Lord's anger upon y'all. That's why y'all kids don't live out here, man. That's why y'all in hell in the prisons, man. You're stuck behind 4 little ass walls, a bunch of men. Got these women over there being CEOs telling you shut the fuck up and get in your cell. And got these other men falling on you in the cell, man. You don't understand that that's the fury of the Most High. You are getting judged because y'all want to follow after the damn Arab. Y'all want to follow after Islam, man. And y'all don't even follow me. Right. Keep on.
Right. In the strength of battle, and had set him on fire round about, that he knew not, and it burned him, that he laid it not to heart.
Let me get out and say in 59 and 13, man. The Most High is doing this because he got you. Because our people are hard-headed people. And our people don't learn off of other people's mistakes. Our people got to go through their own mistakes for them to learn, man. So y'all get your ass whipped out of the Most High. Your kids getting their ass whooped.
Isaiah 59, verse 13. And transgressing and lying against the Lord.
Let me get this on NLT. Be ready. Slide.
Isaiah 59, verse 13 in the NLT. We know we have rebelled and have denied the Lord.
Right? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, we rebelled and denied the Lord. Keep going.
We have turned our backs on our God.
Right? We turned our backs on God and wanted to follow a damn Aaron. We turned our backs on our God and wanted to follow a white Jesus. Right? You blacks and Hispanics turned your back. That's why y'all getting killed out here. Right? Y'all the only ones filling up these prisons the way y'all do. Y'all the only ones burying your kids, man. Any of your kids got shot by a straight bullet? No? Yeah. Now, to your knowledge, how many times you been in prison? 5 times for possession? Yeah, 5 times for possession. You ever got arrested for false identities and making mistaken identity? Now that he's a murderer, then y'all all look alike, man. Keep going.
That's great.
Yeah.
We know how unfair and oppressive we have been.
Right, unfair and oppressive we have been, man. We received the judgments of the Most High. But Hudson right here don't receive the judgments, man. He go to jail because he using drugs, man. We go to jail because we killing each other, man. We go to jail because we destroying our community. Right? Keep going.
Carefully planning our deceitful lives.
Right? That's what we do. Carefully plan our deceitful lives, right?
Our courts oppose the righteous.
Right? Our courts oppose the righteous, right? He can get locked up for possession, right? And I can get locked up for possession, and he gonna get less time than me. He gonna come out on all warm, and I'm gonna have a high bail, right? Possible. Man, that's a damn lie, man. It's statistically proven that if you commit the same crime as a black man, you're going to get less time than that black man.
You're going to get 6 months of drug program, and I'm going to get 3 to 6.
I ain't taking the drug programs because they don't work and they're full of shit. Most of them. It doesn't. People who don't want to stop using drugs do not want to stop using drugs, and they're not going to learn anything from the program.
Keep going.
They don't already know. And you can't teach somebody.
Injustice is nowhere to be found.
Ain't justice nowhere to be found in the black and brown community, man. He can have sex with his damn sister, not gonna happen to him, man. Most High ain't judging these people, man. The Most High judging all people, man.
We are judged.
Who's judged?
God judges us.
So when did your people get judged for the rape, violence, murder, and enslavement of the indigenous people of America?
I didn't rape and enslave
Oh, so basically, your forefathers didn't our forefathers commit sin against God, and are we not still going through the trickle down effect, the repercussions of that?
Yeah.
So we gotta feel it, right? That's what these white men say. We gotta go through what our ancestors did. We gotta feel the wrath of it, but not him though. Like not me, because I didn't do it. Right? We're the ones that they got raped, violent, murdered by your forefathers. But guess what? We're still oppressed. Right? Y'all still gunning us down. Y'all still putting drugs and guns in our community. Right? Y'all still locking us up and giving us more time for the same time in the field committee. Right? It's your people. Your bloodline. Your bloodline, man.
My Israeli
Yes.
bloodline?
You're Israeli. You're a Jew. How about you get on your knees when you're talking to the men of the Lord, man? Get on your knees when you're talking to the men of the Lord,
I
man.
would never.
You gonna get on your knees,
I
man.
only get on my knees.
You gonna get on your knees that day, man. You gonna get on your knees. We're gonna drag you with chains on your neck, man. You gonna swing your ass around like a damn rodeo, man. We gonna throw your ass. We gonna beat you, man. Fuck these Jewish people, man. Fuck these Israelis, man. Death and destruction on these Israelis, man. Death and destruction on you. Keep going.
Really bad.
Fuck you. It's gonna be really bad for you. Keep going.
Don't feel bad blood, bro.
It's been bad for us, man. It's about to get real bad for you. Keep going. Truth stumbles in the streets. Like truth stumbles in the streets. Nobody want to hear the truth, man. This motherfucker called himself a Jew, and that's a damn lie. And you Negroes won't believe that he's the chosen of God. These motherfuckers can't even stand in the sun. So you're a fake Jew, man. You're a wannabe Jew, man. A fake trial-taking Jew. You're a two-time loser, man. You are a two-time loser. You are in your place of your heaven. You are in your heaven, and you are damn junkie. Look at you, man. Get on your knees, man. Keep going.
And honesty has been outlawed.
Right? been outlawed. Yeah, the truth hurts, man. This truth get harsh. We don't give a damn about nobody's feelings out here. Keep going.
Yes, truth is gone. And anyone who renounces evil is attacked.
Right? Everyone who renounces this evil is attacked, man. Look what happened to our Chicago brothers, man. We're telling the truth about these wicked ass ghost fuckers, man. These damn Arabs having sex with damn goats, man. We're gonna bring out this truth and they're gonna come and try to attack us, man. Most are destroying them Israelis, man. Most are destroying them Palestinians. And we call them blessed Allah, Shabbat Shalom, man. Boom! Keep going.
The Lord looked and was displeased to find there was no justice.
There ain't no justice for you black and Hispanics, man. There ain't no justice for the black and brown. They locking us up and giving us more time for the same crime that the white man committed. There ain't no justice for us. We pay taxes to the same people that raped, violated, murdered, and enslaved us. There ain't no statute of limitation on murder, but the white man can walk around here being the damn conspired to the damn rape, bombing, and murder that happened in this land, man.
Right.
But my brother, 24-year warrant, man. 24-year warrant, and they dragged him. Keep going.
He was amazed to see that no one intervened to help the oppressed.
Nobody intervened to help us. But here we go. Want to go and intervene and help these damn Palestinians, man. Here we go. Want to help and intervene these damn Israelis. And then nobody intervened for what happened to the black and brown men.
Right.
And fuck Palestine, man. Fuck Israeli, man.
Fuck Israel.
Keep going.
So he himself stepped in to save them.
Like the strong Lord. Like the Most High will save us, man. We don't need no Palestinian to stand and march for us. We don't need no Black Lives Matter, man. The Most High will save us. We got to keep his law, statutes, and commandments. If not, it's going to be your son that's going to get shot with a straight bullet. It's the Most High the one that's doing it, man. Keep going.
And his justice sustained him.
Right? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 2, verse 14, KJV. Is Israel a servant?
Is Israel, Negroes, and Latinos a servant? Keep going.
Is he a homeborn slave?
That's how they treat us, man. Her father would have hung us back in the day, man. Her father would have made a postcard whipping on people with a back in the day, man. And our people would have loved these people. Our people had Stockholm syndrome. Right? Our people fell in love with the slave master, man. Right? And our people hate their own people. You damn right. You damn right. What happened? Yeah, all praise to the Most High, man. We teach that we the best people on this earth, listen, we God's chosen people. The black and brown man, human and child, is God's chosen people. And because we turned our back against God, God has turned his back against us. All we gotta do is turn our faces back to him and follow him. He's gonna save us from this destruction. Because it's about to be World War III, sisters. It's about to be race wars out here. It's about to be famine out here, man. And only the children of the Most High that's faith and obedient gonna be saved, man. We gonna eat, but they gonna starve. Let me get that. That's right. Isaiah 65:13. All people want to worship. All people want to forsake their own heritage and follow the heritage of a damn Arab. Our people want to forsake their heritage and follow the heritage of a damn white Jesus, man. Not knowing that every religion on this earth is based around Albert God. 65:13.
Isaiah 65, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God. Isaiah 65, verse 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord.
Right, you blacks and Hispanics, you're the ones that forsake the Lord, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and individuals, we are God's chosen people. And we choose to forsake the Lord and follow after the damn Arab and follow after the damn white Jesus. Keep going.
Therefore, forget my holy mountain.
Right, y'all forgot, man. Y'all forgot the land that the Most High gave us. They promised us if we keep his commandments. Keep going.
That prepare a table for that truth.
Right?
And that furnish the drink offering unto that number.
Right?
Therefore will I number you to the sword.
That's why our kids is numbered to the sword. That's why our kids is dying, man. That's why our people is filling up these prisons and getting gunned down over a damn bundle, over a damn corner that none of y'all own, man. People killing each other over a corner that belongs to a white man. Keep going.
And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
Right, all y'all, man. All y'all bow down to the slaughter. Most High killing our people because y'all want to forsake the Most High and follow a damn Arab, man. Keep going.
Because when I called, ye did not answer.
Right, the Most High using us, man. The Most High using us as the phone on this corner to get calling to you Negroes and Latinos.
Right.
But y'all don't want to answer. Keep going.
When I speak, ye did not hear.
Right, we speaking, thus saith the Lord, and none of you Negroes and Latinos want to hear. Keep going.
But did evil before mine eyes.
Right, our people doing evil before the Most High, man. Our people smoking weed, our people carrying, our people killing each other, our people selling drugs to our people, man. Our people is destroying our community. Y'all do evil in the sight of the Most High. Y'all do everything against God, man. So what's going to happen?
And did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Right?
Therefore, thus saith the Lord God.
What God said?
Behold, my servant shall eat.
Right? What he said?
Behold, my servant shall eat.
His servants gonna eat, but what?
But ye shall be hungry.
Right? Y'all gonna be hungry, man. It's famine coming. It's about to be no more food coming in, no more imports coming into America. Y'all gonna be dying of starvation, man. Right? He said, my servant shall eat, but ye shall starve, man. Keep going.
Behold, my servant shall drink. But ye shall be thirsty.
Right, that's what's coming for you Negroes and Latinos, man. That's what's coming for America. Y'all don't want to serve y'all don't want to serve the Most High God. Guess what, man? Y'all gonna be eating your own kids, man. Y'all don't want to serve the Most High God. Now y'all serve the damn white man. Right? Y'all want to serve the Most High. Now y'all serving the damn Arab, man. Right? Our people serving damn false religions out here, man. Wonder why we get killed. Wonder why we fill up these prisons, man. That God ain't doing shit for our people, man. And we want to stand for Palestine. We want to stand for Israelis, man. We don't give a damn, Palestine. Fuck the white man and fuck America. Fuck America. This morning,
God.
read it.
Behold, my servant shall rejoice. But ye shall be ashamed.
Right, his servants are going to rejoice, man. And all you Negroes and Latinos that heard and ain't care, y'all going to be ashamed. Y'all going to be ashamed that we could destroy another nation of people, but you decided to destroy your own people. Right? Y'all gonna be ashamed that we're gonna enslave these nations, man. And y'all out here enslaving your own people. The Most High will give us the power to do this. And He's gonna allow us to be successful in it, man. Right? Simple ass shake out here, man. Oh, praise the Most High. Let me get Isaiah 5:13. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, man, we didn't stand together. Fuck the Asian man. I hate this place. I want to see this place get blown up. We come out here faithful. We come out here diligent, man. We come out here, we working out here, man, because we want to deliver our people out of this thing. Y'all want to stay here. Y'all want to stay in Master's Plantation. We ain't no house niggas up here.
Isaiah 5:13. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity.
That's what God's people going into captivity. It ain't no other people that went into captivity but us, man. We went into chattel slavery, but we was considered a property and not a people. There's a difference between slavery and indentured servitude, man. We went into hardcore bondage. And God said, therefore, his people was going to go in slavery. Keep on.
Because they have no knowledge.
Yeah, they have no knowledge. Because they think they black. Because they think they Muslim. Right? You ask them what's your ethnicity, what's your nationality, they say Muslim or Christian. They have no knowledge, man. Our people don't know what the fuck going on out here. Keep on.
If their honorable men are famished.
Right? They honorable men are famished. Meek Mill, Jay-Z, man. Them people, them killers that you idolize, man. You know, what it say?
And their honorable men are famished.
Keep on.
And their multitude dried up with thirst. Therefore, hell has enlarged herself and open their mouth without measure, and their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it.
Are y'all descending into this condition of hell, man? Let me get Psalm 79 and 1. Out here for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. The Most High out here for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He don't give a damn about no Palestine, man. He don't give a damn about no Israel. God ain't dealing with y'all, man. Psalm 79 and 1. We out here to prove it. We out here to prove all things because we know what we believe in, man. We study what we believe in. And we come out here to defend this, man. Keep on.
Psalms 79 from the top. Oh God, the heathen are coming to their inheritance.
Right, the heathen came into the land of Jerusalem. You got a bunch of Palestinians and a bunch of Israelis in the land, man. And the Most High blowing them the fuck up. All praise to the Most High. Keep on.
Thy holy temple as they defiled.
They defiled the holy temple, man. They out here defiling the land. The Most High destroying them. Keep on.
They have laid Jerusalem on heaps.
Right, they laid Jerusalem on heaps. Most High ain't dealing with none of them over there. But our people want to save them. But our people want to save them and don't want to wonder how we save our own people.
Right.
How do we save these other nations? Man, fuck Palestine, man. Keep going.
The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat unto the fowls of the heaven.
Huh?
The flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth.
Right? They left us dead in the streets, man. They used to hang us on trees and leave us there for the fowls of the heaven and for the beasts of the earth.
Right.
But y'all want to forget, right? Y'all want to forget what they did, but my brother can't have a warrant for 24 years and then forgive him for that. He ain't get arrested for 24 years. They ain't catch him with that warrant. He must have been doing something, right? But nah, we ain't gonna forgive you for that. So we ain't gonna forgive the European, Caucasian, white man, woman, and child, man. Y'all going in slavery, man. We're gonna hang y'all on trees, man. We're gonna whip y'all in the back, man.
Right.
Y'all gonna build our cities.
We're going to change your name.
We're gonna change your last name. Keep on.
Their blood has they shed like water round about Jerusalem, and there was none to bury them.
And that happened in 70 AD. That's what the Romans did to the real Jews, right? Who's a so-called black man. And they destroyed our temple. And we got a bunch of heathen defiling the land. Like the Most High gonna let that rock. Like the Most High ain't gonna keep his promise, man. He said when we return, he gonna turn our captivity, man. Most High ain't dealing with the Palestinians. We blowing y'all up, man. Let me get Matthew 12 and 36. NLT slide.
Matthew 12 and 36 in the NLT.
Bring it on.
And I tell you this, you must give an account on judgment day for every idle word you speak.
Right, every idle word they speak, man. They gonna put their dirty ass paws on their Ishmaelites, put their dirty ass paws on our brothers over there in Chicago, man. They gonna get judgment for that, man. They gonna these damn Ishmaelites, these damn Palestinians gonna raise up over here and won't put their hands on us, man. How about you go fuck back to your land and pick up a gun and fight for your people, man? What the fuck you doing walking around the street talking about stop this shit, man? Grab a gun and fight for your land, man. Freak ass Arabs. Keep on.
The words you say will either acquit you or condemn you.
Right? Oh, praise to the Most High. Go ahead, the next.
Exodus 19, 5 through 6 in the NLT. Now, if you will obey me and keep my covenant, you will be my own special treasure from among all the peoples on earth.
If we obey the Most High and keep his covenant, we will be his special people among all other peoples on this earth. And you blacks and Hispanics are the best people on this earth, man. Y'all run faster, y'all jump higher, y'all cook better, y'all dance better, y'all dominate in everything that we touch, man. Keep going.
For all the earth belongs to me.
For what?
For all the earth belongs to me.
Huh?
And you will be my kingdom of priests.
Right? We're going to be the kingdom of priests and what else?
My holy nation.
Right? We're going to be the holy nation, man. We're going to be the separate nation. The damn Arabs, man. The Palestinians ain't it. The Israelis ain't it, man. You're on the wrong side. Y'all against God, man. Right? The Muslim brother who said last week that he going to go to war with us, man. You're going to war with God. Right? You think you're going to war with us? You're going to war with the Most High, man.
We ain't worried about none of that. Right? Go ahead. This is the message he must give to the people of Israel. What's this message?
Look at the next one.
Isaiah 1, 2 through 5 in the NLT. Listen, O heavens. Pay attention, earth. This is what the Lord says. The children I raised and cared for have rebelled against me.
Right, you Negroes and Latinos, man. The Most High care for you, but you rebelled against him. Keep going.
Even an ox knows its owner.
Right, even the dumbass calf know whose owner is. Keep going.
And the donkey recognizes its master's care.
And the dumbass horse know who he belongs to. Keep going.
But Israel doesn't know its master.
Right, the black and Hispanic man don't know who we belong to. That's why we running everywhere trying to find ourselves, man. Because we don't know where we fit at in this earth. All people think we just step into drug dealers, man. That ain't it. Right, we step into drug. We step into on these other nations, man. That's what the Most High created us to step on. To step on the Arab. To step on the European Caucasian, right? That's what we're stepping on. But all people want to step on their own people and hold hand with these damn dirty ass heathens, man. Keep on.
My people don't recognize my care for them.
And y'all people don't know how much the Most High cares for us. Keep on.
Oh, what a sinful nation they are. Loaded down with the burden of guilt.
Right, y'all loaded down, man. Y'all selling drugs. Y'all killing each other. Y'all having sex with another man's wife. Y'all eating your pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Y'all defiling the Sabbath. Y'all wearing mixed fabrics. Everything y'all do is against the Most High. Wonder why we get shot out here. Right? Wonder why our kids get shot in the face by a straight bullet. Everything we doing is against the Most High God, man. And we don't follow after America. We don't follow after these Christians, man. What's up? We out here for you. Where you from?
I'm from my mother. St. Louis.
Where you come from your father?
I get a balls here. Anyways, from Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn, what's your ethnicity?
Puerto Rican and black.
You Puerto Rican? Who's Puerto Rican black?
My mom is from Puerto Rico, and my dad is from here, Philly.
But he's a so-called black man. So you would be the real Jew, sis. Right?
I'm not a Nazi. I don't want to be a Nazi, bro.
Nah,
I
the
hate
Nazis
Hitler.
aren't Jews. Right? Hitler said the Jews black and came back white. And he destroyed the white Jews. So he was looking out for you.
It was made out of cotton, right?
heritage.
It was made out of cotton, right?
No.
And guess what slaves used to do? Big cotton. We still big cotton.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Yeah, because they got us in the prisons making these things. You filling in the prisons. Right? Some people that's doing this making their license plates.
Y'all be,
Hate your own heritage.
y'all be seeing me in the bar. I got court. He's your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, talk to me. As far as all.
And it's all people that's doing these prisons. I mean, they say they're in our schools and our recreational centers that filling prisons in our community. Who's filling them?
White people.
White people not filling them prisons. It's us that's
It's
filling them.
everybody.
It's not you. You ever been to prison?
I don't plan on going there either.
Yeah, I've been to prison many times. I never seen a Chinese man in there. I never seen a Libyan in there with the red dot on his head. I never seen an Arab in prison.
If they get in there, you can count them all on one finger. Can't count us on one finger in the prisons, though.
They making it for us because we disobey the Most High. Man. We don't want to trust in God, but we trust in the laws of America. Like we trust in the police and the police. As soon as something happens, we want to call the cops.
They ain't hear the shit yourself. The cops won't do nothing for you.
The cops know them.
If they may show up and kill the person,
Yeah.
Right, bro. What?
We gotta be careful. Right? We gotta be careful in everything we
As soon
do.
as, you know, Martin Luther King would have never died from a gunshot. Somebody put a pole over his head so they could kill him. He would still be alive.
Yeah, you wanna know why they killed him? Because he was teaching equality. Right? And then he said that he ran his people into a burning building. Because there is no equality. You're the best people on this earth. How you equal to them? How you equal to these European Caucasians? I ain't mean that because they might be invented right there. Right? But you better than every nation on this earth. So how is there equality on this earth? Anybody equal to Kobe Bryant? Anybody equal to Michael Jordan?
I'm not equal to you either, brother.
Well, we are equal. We are the same people. We worship the same God. If we keep the commandments, we
Same
have the same
organs,
protection.
same organs and everything. We just kill each other. That's crazy. We
Dude,
don't care about each other. All we doing is living for money. That's all we doing. Working for the government. That's
killing
what
each other for money.
right. The COVID vaccine, that's bullshit. They gave them 1,000 people died after they got the vaccine. Really think about it.
Who was they pushing the vaccine on?
They're
Black and brown.
senior
They was pushing on black and brown. I was living in
black
Texas.
people.
I was living in Texas when the COVID dropped. They was giving free shotguns for the vaccine. You were getting free shotguns for taking the vaccine. Why they gotta give you something?
Why can't you give me $100 heart attack?
They was giving people weed. They was giving people free weed to take the vaccine.
There ain't shit they could have gave me to take that vaccine.
Our people want these things. It's because we are a covenant.
They made that shit up. They made COVID up. It's not a real thing.
Yeah, they was all a test to see how we was going to react.
React to it,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
It's
we
just a
like
big
the
reaction. It's
same
just
way
put a
they
big
do it.
reaction at everybody. This is one attention. Real shit.
We gotta trust the Most High. All the answers in this book.
But y'all gotta see me here. I got court. I gotta go to whatever court they take.
You got called for it.
My ex-boyfriend, he tried to make me a prostitute. He raped me. Like, I didn't want to have sex with him. He would literally rape me, and I was just, I had to get out of there. So I'm in the shelter now trying to find another person. I got 3 jobs: daycare, family dog, all those things. All making my money. I got fired from my last job
They got 26.
because he went to my job. Mind you, it's direct deposit. We don't get paper checks. My big American Haitian closed my account. So then that's when I just basically I was like, fuck it, get out of money, give money and forget more. But now when I have a relationship, he protects me. And like this, I'm 18. I don't deserve all this shit. I have big ass shit now. I just give over there.
Let me show you one thing. Because you said that you worked 3 jobs just to try to get to where you're trying to go. Show me. Bring us out 1-6.
Haggai 1:36. Ye have sown much and bring in little.
Right? You working a lot, but you bring in little, right? Keep going.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Right? We eat, we buy food, but it ain't enough. Right? Keep going.
Ye drink, but ye are not filled with the drink.
Right?
Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Right? You would earn money, but you put it in your pocket. It's like a hole in your pocket. As soon as you get paid, you get money. Right? This is God's people. But that ain't everybody. That's our community. That's a black and brown. Because the white man, guess what? He got his mommy and daddy credit card. Right? These East Indians, all these other nations, they coming over here on their own will. And they're getting businesses, LLCs to open businesses in our community. Right? And they ain't even giving us the loans that they get done. You gotta turn back to the laws of God since you wanted to. See?
You ain't here because you want to pay.
Most High put you here. I mean, and the only way, believe it or not, the Most High judging us for our disobedience. Just like if you had kids, if you told your kids, but you're good, but we doing this shit, and they want to do it anyway, right? You're gonna punish them. I got kids. If they talk back to their mom, busting their lip. You know what I mean? Because they gotta know how to be in order. They gotta know structure.
We got a 16-year-old brother at home. Disrespects my mom every day, bro. We got kicked out because of his mom.
Yeah.
Like, she literally took, she like, you got that yourself. I'm like, mom, it was his fault.
What if around 28, 54?
Mind you, all my brothers and sisters, they're all 18, same age. And all he wants to do is put one step on my mom. Now I don't. Like, I gotta stay outside so she's out there so she can have her coffee. That's not fair. And he always wants to be in grown folks' business. We're 18, bro. Grow up first.
So is your mom raising you, or is your father not in your life?
I got shot when I was 2.
Sure.
We didn't even meet him. Never saw his face.
And it's sad that that's a lot of our community. That's a lot of our people. Their fathers is dead. Their fathers either left their mom because the mom was a demon or he locked up in prison. But watch this. Bring it up.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 64.
54.
Deuteronomy 28, 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate,
Right? We should be loving each other. Keep going.
his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
So your dad got shot by his own people, didn't he? Did your dad get shot by his own people?
Some people try to kidnap me. I was in Puerto Rico when this happened, and they tried to, like, human trafficking. It's for allowed in Puerto Rico. It's everywhere. So he died trying to protect me.
And it was our own people that did it. It says, read that again.
So the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
See how evil our people is towards each other? Now, we don't do it to the white man. We don't kill the white man, the Chinese, the East Indian. We kill
Nobody. Just rumble them up. Don't kill them.
right?
It's not worth it.
And we
It's
should
not.
love each other.
It's not worth it. Like, so today I went to go steal my bag because they stole $30 off my food stamps card. And mind you, I found that out as a welfare officer said to me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going back to get for a smile because I'm just confident and safe. Also, I didn't take money off my card. Like, that's not. And then my sister, she's pregnant and he gripped me up. So I punched him. First of all, I'm a female. You don't put your hands on anybody. Female or not, don't put your hands on me.
You should be
If
loving
you
one
do,
another.
I'm gonna protect myself. That's just me. I don't play about my family. It's not me.
So watch this. Keep on. So we're going to have the evil eyes over each other. Keep on.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
So what are we? This is the curse, sisters. Because we disobey the Most High. We killing each other. You experience that. We have the evil eyes over our own wives. And you experience that. Now go ahead.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
If you got a fatherless household, sis, you are exactly the example of who God said is his children. We are the ones going through this. What we need to do, sis, is turn back to the God. And turn back to the God. So we need to live out this story. It's not that we don't get to live out this. I know it's saying like, I mean, it sounds supernatural, but guess what? How did the white man get us and colonize us? When they're the weakest people on this earth, that had to be supernatural. Right? People say they don't believe in God because they don't believe in nothing they see. But you don't see this wind getting blown. Right? Right? That's power. That wind will blow your roof off. They don't understand how people want to serve the creation and not the creator. You know what I mean? We got a DNA in our body. Our body consists of DNA that tells our cells what our eyes are going to look like, the texture of our hair, the color of our hair, the color of our skin, how tall, how short, how wide, how skinny we're going to be. Everything was already predestined. It was written before we grew. And our people think that they're in a God. When God said, I'm going to do this to my people.
And some regressions I have made, when I said to my mom, take me out. So I didn't steal anything. My dad had bought me a computer, brand new MacBook. And I was on it when I was supposed to, but but she took my Xbox. I didn't have to go watch. So I stole my MacBook back, was watching a movie. Mind you, she just thought North Carolina working, and she came on to check on me. Thank God for that. But she filmed me doing something. She was so mad, and she got talked about my bio dad. And my bio mom and my bio dad not together, but I have a 4-year-old sister. And my aunt, she's 103, still living. Going this year for Thanksgiving. And I just regret everything I did to my mom. Now she can't even trust me going back to her. Said I miss home. It's the only home I know.
That's being chill, sis. You know what I mean? That really did.
You had me with all that till you mentioned Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but that's a part of.
James Denmark, that's my uncle.
That's
The famous people. That's what I'm up.
Yeah, but celebrating these days like Christmas, Thanksgiving. You know what Thanksgiving is? Your mom's Puerto Rican. Thanksgiving is celebrating the genocide of our people. That's not going up. Right? God gave us Passover. God gave us the Sabbath. God gave us the new moon, sis. Exodus 20 and 16.
Go see your grandmama. All praise to the Most High for that. She 103 years old. You can't be taking part in these pagan holidays.
That's why we always broke. That's why every time these pagan holidays come, it's somebody getting shot on one of these days. You know what I mean? But these holy days, 20 and 12.
Exodus 20 and verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother.
Yeah, sis.
There's my priest like this.
One of God's commandments says what?
Honor thy father and thy mother.
One of these commandments is to honor our father and our mother. It's a good thing that you understand what you did and that you feel bad that you. We got to understand on a higher level that we did the same thing, just like you disobeyed your mother. Oh, you need a coach.
I need food. That's what I'm here for. But I came here to get food, but I don't get no inside. That's why I'm begging. I'm 18, too.
It says to honor our mother and our father. And on a higher level, we've been disobeying our heavenly Father, right? But all we got to do, just like your mother, if you tell your mother you're sorry, you tell her that you understand what you did wrong, and you want to come back home and follow up.
She always had a heart attack, like, me. fucks about being
I get to my mom's. My mom's a child. She used to chase me off the corners. I got shot when I was a child. My mother watched over me, and guess what? I came home and I went and I did the same thing that I was doing. I was back on the corner. I was back to the
just
wickedness
to
I
make
was
some
doing.
money for yourself,
Yeah.
to keep money in your pocket. I literally gotta go back to school. That's embarrassing as shit, bro.
Yeah, I went to prison. My mom was, and she got fed up. You know what I mean? Because I just wasn't. I told you. I told you stop doing that. You know what I mean? So now it's hard for her to trust my word because I gave her my word plenty of times. You know what I mean? But through our actions, she will see our sincerity. You know what I mean?
If y'all go, my group, my cousin, she, we're not, it's not a job or anything, but Black Voices, they come in here to Philly, remember that shit, the day of the concert of Broadway, I'm going to there, y'all up there, because I can see y'all, but, she, Black Voices, they give out hoodies, $40 hoodies, any color, and they just basically spread the word of God, they pray for you, as Muslim, every single different race, they be here. I think they're going to a church, so you could go there, but it's gonna get crowded. I hope they could like, get a big studio or something, like rent it out.
See,
Black Voices, they gotta answer it. Look it up, and I'll see how they.
that's the thing, though, sis. Right? Our people don't understand God, whether they Muslim or Christian. They don't know God. They don't understand what He wants from us. Let me show you something, because they said they was going to pray for you. Let me get First John. No, but go to John 9:3, not First John.
Hey, y'all listen to Revolution, bro. That's my favorite gospel song. That's great. That's something.
What do you think Christ is?
Christ is my savior.
Look, what do you think He is? Like?
Really anybody. Black or white.
That's like, is it black in your eyes, or is it black according to the Bible?
According to the Bible, he's white, but in black people, and if you think about it, how were black people made? I mean, the sun, I get that, but like, it's still white people that still didn't get to it. It's still white. If you really think about it, it's still a black people.
I'm sure. First, let me go here. John 9:31. The Bible gives us an exact description of what Christ is. And I want you to tell me.
You niggas not know that dirt bikes are illegal and really they don't care, bro.
Listen to this, sister.
John 9:31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
God don't hear sinners. So we sin. You know we sinners? So sin is transgressing God's law. So God gave us a law like honor your mother and your father, don't steal, don't
Because when
kill.
you grow up, rules are made. If you grow up and you break the rules, that's just the law. So like, that's why you gotta learn young.
Yeah, exactly. The sin is breaking God's rules. Right? So he said, read that again.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
This is John, right? What is this?
John,
Right? Keep going.
John 9:31.
Right?
But if any man be a worshiper of God,
I'm
I
gonna
love
keep
y'all.
listening.
I love y'all. Y'all be safe, all right? Keep going.
now we know that God heareth not sinners.
Like God don't hear sinners. This is contrary to your Christian church. Right? This is contrary to the Muslims too, because the Muslims believe that God is all forgiving and all loving. But you gotta go to the Bible to understand God. Right? You don't get an understanding of who God is in the Quran. You have to go to the Bible. He said he heareth not sinners. So if you're praying and you're in sin, you're praying to nobody. Keep going.
But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, then he heareth.
Like God hears those who's keeping his commandments. Right? Let me get Daniel 2:44. Gotta close this thing up. Like Spanish Native Indians, y'all are God's chosen people. And we need to turn back to the laws of God so we can save our kids. Right? Our people don't care about God, and it looks like God doesn't care about you. Right? Wonder why we the only ones going through these things, these atrocities, and no other nation of people going through it. Daniel 2:44. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, y'all better turn back to the Most High. Y'all running out of time to repent. Y'all running out of time. America about to go through World War III. It's about to be a famine. It's about to be race wars. You're going to be calling on God regardless. You better turn to him while he's ready to hear you. Keep going. Bring that out.
Daniel 2, verse 44. In the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom,
Right?
which shall never be destroyed.
Right? This kingdom ain't going to never be destroyed. That's why the Israelis ain't the real people, man. You Negroes are the real Jews, man. And the Most High said, when we enter the kingdom, this kingdom ain't never going to be destroyed. Ain't nobody going to be dropping bombs on Israel, man. Keep going.
In the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Right? That kingdom, that land ain't going to have no Arabs or serving no damn Islam in that kingdom in that day, man. That's how you know that it ain't yet, man. Them Jews ain't the real Jews. Keep going.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
It's going to break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, man. They're going to be our dishwashers, man. They're going to be our shoemakers, man. They're going to be knitting our clothes, right? Keep going. They're going to be paid. Our women ain't going to touch their feet on the ground in that day. These nations going to be carrying our women around. They're going to be nursing our children, man. They're going to be our free nannies. Keep going.
And it shall stand forever.
It's going to stand forever and what? It's going to stand forever, man. Ain't going to get blown up like how you see Gaza getting blown up. It ain't going to get blown up like how you see these missiles flying over there in the land of Israel. Boom! It's fine. The people over there ain't the real people, man. They hijacked the land, man. And the Most High is taking them out, right? Them Palestinians getting evicted, man. Them Israelis getting evicted. That's what missile fire, man. Go to Daniel 7 and 18.
Daniel 7, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
What we going to do?
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
We're going to take the kingdom, man. It ain't going to come with no 1948 Belfort Declaration, no contract, man. We ain't going to make no contracts in that day. We're going to take the kingdom. And what else?
And possess the kingdom forever.
We're going to possess the kingdom and we're going to possess the nations forever.
Even forever and ever.
That's why we turn it back to the Most High, man, because we're ready to take the kingdom, man. And you Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, y'all better get on the road, man, before y'all get left. Y'all better get on this train before y'all miss it. And with that, we're going to say, call up a lot. Like, how about Shem Yahushua and Mawaf Abba Bar?
Mawaf Abba Bar.